I was ready. That was beautiful too.
All right.
It's ready. Ready? Hey, Wes Wyatt, what's up, brother?
Not a whole lot. How you doing?
I know you here at the show.
Yeah, we're at the construction roll forming show by Shieldwall Media. We got the banner in the back, but you don't need it because I got the real thing right here.
Right here. Can you
That's
believe
right.
it? It's amazing. And we're beautiful downtown Cincinnati. Shieldwall Media just bring us the show. They do such brilliant work, and it's just great. And we're gonna hang out tonight, have dinner, you and I. And if you steal my food,
no Dr. Peppers,
because I'm on a program.
That's right.
But I will have food.
That's right.
Light.
And I will promise I will steal something.
I know you will.
All right.
With that said, let's get to our first guest of the day.
All right.
The one and only Missy Beyer.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Can you believe this? Here we are live.
Here I am, right here,
Missy.
live. I used to not be me. I was Wes, and then poof.
But just like that, you. I like you better.
Yeah,
I mean, I love Wes, but
he's cuter.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that. It's a toss-up because he is the guy that can like shut me off anytime he wants, so I have to be nice to him, you know.
Yeah, but I'm a woman.
That's true. So
I can shut you off no matter what.
That's true.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I very well. So
and I actually like Dr. Pepper, so I'll take yours.
Okay, you can take mine.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I can't drink any.
Right I know because you're all fit.
Yeah,
Not me.
Yeah,
I got this. Got the Dr. Pepper.
Well, you'll step in for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Beautiful. So hey, we are here in Cincinnati.
So exciting.
Isn't it all these year of work, and here we are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I work like half the year, but just don't tell anybody.
Oh, Gary's watching right over there.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
okay,
oh my God.
Yeah.
He heard you. Oh my. So that you're in big trouble now. Busted now.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you are the event manager of the construction roll forming show.
Yeah, it's a very fancy title.
It is a big title. It is a big title. Well learned, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. So what
again, we can talk freely now. Gary's gone.
Oh, Gary's gone. Okay.
Yeah. The
so basically, I just sit at home and I nap a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thing
just does itself. It's just wonderful.
Wonderful. Yeah, I don't believe that for a minute.
No.
But it's turned out well. Like, the doors just opened, and the people just are flooding in.
We had a line of people, so we've had lines all day for signing in, and then we had our educational sessions this morning. We always include that in their ticket price, and it's great because they learn a lot,
right?
You know, and so they're up there. They're in their educational sessions. They get a free breakfast. Everybody loves the breakfast, and then they basically mill around just waiting to get in. Yeah. So we had a heck of a line. So it was nice seeing them all pool in.
It was. As soon as they start rolling in, and that's always exciting. And I know you always wonder at the start of a show, what's it going to be like, right?
Yeah. We knew ahead of time this is going to be a good show because off the record, you're not going to tell anybody, right? Okay. So off the record, we had more people pre-registered to come to this show than we've had for any of our other shows for total registrations.
Wow. No kidding.
Yeah. So already we knew that this was going to be the best show ever.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, it's exciting, and we love this. Is a great venue, and you know, next year I hear a rumor we may be going to Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan. DeVos. Yeah, I'm from Central Wisconsin. We say things differently.
Oh, you do.
You know,
exactly.
bubblers stuff. But so nice venue, bigger venue. Already have we just opened the show and we already have about 10 of the people that are here are already pre-registered to be there next year. So it's going to be good.
It's going to be good. So
we love Cincinnati though.
Oh, Cincinnati's great.
We're just not here next year because they're going to make this place even better next year.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're redoing everything.
Oh, okay, perfect. So if people are on their way or at the show wandering around right now, what are they going to get out of the roll for? Give us the quick.
So much. We have everything here. We have people with their machines on the floor that if you want to buy a machine, go ahead. If you just want to see what it is and see what the best machine for you is, there you go. You know, roll formers, everything.
Yeah.
But then we also have people here that are going to talk to you about how to best market your company. We have people here who handle, laminates, everything that you need. So if you're in the business, this is like the place to go to see everybody, sort of the be all end all place.
Exactly. Well, and like later on, actually tomorrow, I'm going to have, or later today, I think Keith Dyson with Smart Build.
Nice.
And great guy. He's been on the podcast before.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, if you're already roll forming, thinking about roll forming, and you want the design services,
it's there.
It's there. Good as it gets with Keith.
They're here, and Keith, absolutely knows their stuff. Yep. You know, that's the thing is the people that are here are industry professionals. They know their stuff, but they're all so, and it so makes my job easy. They're all so sweet. They're all so wonderful. So you can come in as somebody who, maybe don't know anything and you just want to know something.
Right.
And any of these exhibitors can stop what they're doing and talk to you and explain what they do. It's just a great place. And then later today we have a big old fun reception, and it's a fun place to be.
It is. It's the place to be.
Well, for me today, for sure.
Well, you can't leave now.
I'm not allowed. They put an ankle bracelet on me. Yeah, it's horrible.
I thought you just got out of jail.
No, it buzzes if I get by the door. It's painful.
Painful.
Yes.
Painful. That's awesome. Well, so as we part company here, I know you got a little bit more to do.
I got a couple things.
Couple responsibilities.
Yeah.
No, wait, get me this right. Event manager. I want to get that right.
Event manager. So my job, basically, and Gary, the CEO, is has reluctantly handed off some stuff to me. So he does some of the little pieces parts too. But my job is basically to make sure that all these wonderful people come to a great place and they get together and all of their needs are met and all the nice people want to come in. And the nice thing about this show is we're business to business.
Exactly.
So you're not coming into this show, exhibiting at this show, or coming to this show and Jerry from down the road is here wondering about what is a roll former.
Exactly.
It's the people who are doing business.
Exactly. Well, that's what I love about this is it's very what's the word I want? Focused.
Very focused.
That's the word. It's a big
very
word for me.
Focused. It is. I'd like to say it's not that big of a show, but it looks like it's getting to be a bigger show all the time. But the nice thing about the show is, as big as it's getting, the people through the door and the people behind the booths are the right people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I like is a smaller footprint with the people that we want to talk to as exhibitors.
Exactly.
As you know, besides doing this, I'm here with SD Fastening.
Absolutely.
And it's nice to be able to talk to everybody that's here is a potential customer.
They're all a potential customer, and you understand marketing and you understand business. And part of what we do at the show is all of our shows, because we have the Garage Shed Carport show and now the Post Frame show next year, which we're really excited about. All of our shows, we do the same thing. We focus. Right. The attendees that come to the show are the right people. You're not gonna see us just throwing out a newspaper ad saying everybody come, because we don't really want everybody to come. We want the right people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's a key, and I think that's really key to the exhibitors, right?
Absolutely.
They know that they're gonna every customer who walks up to their booth
is a potential
customer, either existing in the business, looking to get into the business, thinking maybe I ought to get into business.
Or somehow attached.
Exactly.
And it's a nice way. It's an extension of our magazines, really. Our magazines are really, they're business to business, and they're meant for the people who are in the world of the construction world, be it on whatever part.
And with Shieldwall Media, I love your magazines because those are very focused. You could get all the magazines if you're interested in everything you do,
or just
or you could just.
You're so popular, everybody's waving.
Just get the magazines that you're interested in, right?
Yeah.
You have Metal Roofing, you've got Frame Builder News,
World Builder, Roofing Elements, which is a unique one to the roofing world.
Don't go away, Vince. We're about ready for you.
Oh,
you're going live, big fella.
Yeah. He's worried. I can see he's worried. He's running. Where's he going?
He's taking off. He's going, I don't want to talk to this guy.
I don't know who that is.
I don't even know who it is. I just thought he ought to come on.
Right. We actually have something new coming up, Barn Dough, Build Your Barn Dough.
Yes.
Which is pretty exciting. We have a lot of stuff. The great thing about Shieldwall, and the reason that I came to Shieldwall, of course, I knew everybody because we all worked together before, but the reason I came is because it's growing and it's a great group of people. And we're all about making the business.
There you go.
Good for
and you do it well. Missy,
thank you.
Thank you. Give me a hug.
It's all about the hug.
I may not hug Vince, but I'll hug you. Thank you for all you do.
If you hug Vince, whisper in his ear a little bit when you do it. Because he likes that.
He does like that.
He does like that. Yeah.
All right.
Well, you have a really good show.
I will. Thank you. You too.
Yeah. And this, I'm really, that's a good picture.
That looks just like me. That's not a good thing, but
it's not bad.
Nope,
it's not bad.
Exactly. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll let Vince get in here.
Hey, so that was Missy, the managing event manager. I don't get that right from for the show, and we got a guy slipping in here. Brother, what's up?
How are you, friend?
It's not, man. My buddy, my pal, for what have we known each other? 20-some years or something?
Long time.
15, 18, 20.
Long
It seems
time.
like about a decade or two longer than that. But so Vince is a rep in this incredible industry, as I am.
Yes, sir.
We rep some of the same manufacturers and other manufacturers. So first, this is really important because our mutual boss from ST Fastening, Greg, asked me to ask you how you actually get any work done with a 5 handicap at golf. He did ask that question.
Hey, technology is our friend. That's how you create a 5 handicap and get a lot of work done.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, phone.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I believe it, as long as Greg does, because he will watch this.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. But tell us about you. You're from Tennessee, Franklin, I believe.
I was born and raised in Nashville. Recently moved to Franklin 3 years ago. But Franklin's just kind of a 20 miles south of Nashville. Yeah.
That's where all the country stars live, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
You and Vince Gill hang?
Man, we're pals.
I know.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I get it.
Born and raised in that area, Middle Tennessee. Can't see myself living anywhere else, to be honest.
It's
just a
beautiful
great
part
area.
of the world.
Oh,
right?
it is.
Beautiful
Tremendous.
Part of the world.
Tremendous.
So, how did you get in the rep world? In this industry, especially?
Wow. I've been in sales the last 25 years, but this all came to, it was a really long story. I'll condense it down. My father-in-law was a rep.
Mm-hmm. I knew well. Gary.
Yeah, you knew well. Gary Mayfield, absolute rock star of our industry. Yes. No one in the world ever has anything negative to say about Gary Mayfield to this day. But he was ready to retire. And he asked me one day on the beach in Florida, hey, would you be interested in doing what I do for a living? And I honestly looked him in the eye and said, man, I don't know. I got life by the tail right now. I had a great job. I felt really good about it. And he asked me about maybe just take a look at this, meet the owner of ST. Mm-hmm. At the time, it was called Steel Type, but met the owner of that company. And I decided the next day I was buying his business and got in the rep world.
Quick? Okay.
That quick. After meeting Joe Hargis, he left an impression on me that night that I can feel to this day. Just the power and the presence he exuded. Mm-hmm. I knew it was the right decision. I called my wife and said, hey, we don't make big decisions like this without each other, right. But I know I'm 8 hours away, but I just made it. It's a done deal. Yeah. So that's how I got in. It was awesome. I got in, and it's been the best decision of my life.
And that's how many years ago now?
I'm in my 10th year.
10th year.
Yeah.
And you weren't in this industry at all?
Nothing. I was in packaging industry. Okay. I sold. I was a regional sales manager for a company called Multivac out of Germany. And I had the Southeast. I'd sell thermoformers, a lot like our Rollformers, except we're using plastic and heat and vacuum to create a pocket. Sorry, Rick.
That's okay. We're live. Things happen.
And you create a pocket to form for medical and food products. So did that, and it was just a great job. Really, really enjoyed it.
So you didn't leave because you needed to get out, you hated it?
No. It
was actually you went from.
Loved it. I still keep in touch with a lot of my old sales team. They're like family. I mean, I just had dinner with one just 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
So it's got to be tough to go for something. If you go for something you don't like, that's pretty easy. But when you're going for something you love, you had no real reason to leave.
No reason.
Not even thinking about.
Not
leaving.
Even considering it.
Then all of a sudden, this totally new, not only a new type of work, from going from a company guy to a rep where you're on your own to an industry you don't know.
That was the biggest fear.
Yeah.
And I have plenty of humility to say it. I was scared.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that meeting with Joe meant so much. Yes. And he left such an impression. He was just one of those people.
Right, exactly.
When you meet him,
Exactly. A little bigger than life almost.
Bigger than life, right.
Yes.
And the team. Meeting people like yourself that we actually met up with Joe at a MetalCon in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And so I met the team, sat in on a sales meeting, met Joe at dinner that night.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that's how it all started. Yeah. I was sitting in that room over in the corner, just listening to you guys work, and all of you guys exuded so much professionalism, yet camaraderie, all of those things. Mm-hmm. And I just said, this is a team I want to be a part of. That's the guy that I want to work for.
Love it.
And that's how it all came together.
There you go. And so now you're doing what you do.
What I do.
Love what you do and doing what you love, as I talk about a lot.
Exactly right.
And so, parting words, what do you expect to gain out of the show here today? What do you think? This is a great show, good turnout so far, right?
So far, yes. I didn't really notice the crowd coming in. I had a friend walk in with me, so I really didn't notice what was going to be coming in, but a big number just walked in right at the door when the doors opened. So I'm expecting good things. My first Rollforming show, I think it started about 4 years ago.
Yes, I think that's right.
And I remember that day because everyone that I talked to was an owner or a decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't tire kickers. They were there. They're not just taking your samples. They're there asking questions, wanting to do business with you.
Right.
So each roll forming show has had that type of feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I get excited for this show because I know that I'm talking to someone that wants to do business with me, Vince,
exactly.
ST, the other lines that we rep.
Right, exactly. And I was talking with Missy, that manages this show.
Okay.
I think you know Missy, and we're talking about the exact same thing: is smaller footprint, smaller attendance, maybe obviously than some of the big shows we do.
Right.
But there's advantage to that because like you said, every single person in this room today and tomorrow are in or will be or planning to be in this industry.
Right.
And that's nice. Not that you mind the tire kickers.
Right.
But it's nice to be able to be focused on the people that really you can do some business together.
That is exactly right.
Yeah. So
that's exactly
good.
right.
Anything else? Party words. Words of wisdom. You have none? I have none either. So that's okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make it happen and hopefully have a great show.
Oh, it's gonna be a great show.
The opportunity to be on here.
Absolutely. So tell us the territory that you cover.
Alabama, Georgia, North, South Carolina, Virginia, pretty much the southeastern part of the country. It's pretty much, and I do have some Tennessee with some of my lines. So I've kind of got a hodgepodge of different lines in different territories. But I just tell people, Kentucky Southeast is just pretty much me.
Well, for people, as you and I are both independent reps, a lot of people don't understand is that we're contract, right, by territory. Yeah. So sometimes you may have these 4 states for one company and these other 2 states, and it's not always just very concrete.
Yeah, right. And that's it'd be nice if it was, but it's not. But it works fine, and it works fine.
Exactly.
But that's the areas that I'm concentrating in weekly.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
My man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot.
I appreciate you being on,
bro.
Appreciate
I
you.
look forward to it. Been waiting.
Good deal
About it. So, all
right.
Y'all be
Thanks,
good.
Bill. All right. That was Vince Knock out of Tennessee, a good buddy of mine, a good friend of mine. I think Kieran's wandering around here. If not, we'll just I'll tap for a minute and we'll get out of here. But like I said, I'm going to slide over. We are at Cincinnati at the Duke Energy Center downtown. If you're in town, in the area, coming in, stop in to see us. I will be, when I'm not doing this, at booth 220, which is the ST fastening booth. We're talking about our fasteners, our closures, our vent materials, everything else we do. So make sure to stop and see me somewhere, somehow. Text me, DM me, send me a carrier pigeon. And I don't see Karen right now. So we will just, what do you think, Wes? We should just got it here unless you want to talk about golf or football or something. No?
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
All right. That's it.
Go ahead and just stop the show.
All right.
Here, Randy.
That's it. We're gonna get out of here for now, and we'll be back in about an hour and a half for another one with 3 more great guests.